It took me a while to make it to the library. I had to go to the stories for Facebook, and I just had a lot going on, and I've been. I almost killed it. It's been eating me. It left a bruise on my hand, and it ran under the refrigerator. It was very scary. I don't know if you can see it. That's what it left on me when it bit me. I think I'm allergic. I don't even know. But at this point, I I just want to be done with him. I have this spray. It's called Odor Assassin. And anyways, I sprayed Odor Assassin, and that's when I snuffed him out. And I almost killed him. I was trying to kill him, but there was no killing this thing. I'm making this for my resident. I was making this for something else, but she really enjoys this stuff. So I'm gonna do this so she can like have a pocket for her table. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna make this like we put in a hospital bed. This is gonna be in a pocket, and I'm gonna sew all this way. I'm gonna make like this huge pocket where you can put things under in here, and then have this go over that way. Because I guess living in a nurse, no, I got maybe one day I will. Who knows? Probably not. I'll probably live with my oldest son, but when you're in a nursing home, little things like this become important. So I'm gonna sew this piece together and make her a special little thing. She donated like tons of yarn for my live streaming, so I'm getting this done today. Because I told her that I already had it knitted, so I decided to make it. But yeah, the spider is he bit my feet. It was horrible. I just don't like the spider. Me and him are we're just not friends. I think I'm gonna put where she could put this and it hangs down. And she has two sides. I think that would be more fun and better. So she could like put a couple things in here. And I've been making these little table things for people and they seem to like it. It's crazy when you knit the little things you can create. And I do, I make little things all the time. And after this, I think I'm going to make something else, like a black. So I was gonna make a blanket, but I don't know. It's just what I make things, and then I see things that it could be useful to someone. This is what I do. And I guess when I don't know, I just like knitting a lot. I think I like it. I'm pretty sure I like it. I got a crocheting needle. I don't even know where I put it in all this cleaning and craziness I've been doing. I tore apart my chair, cleaned it, and hit it with odor assassin because if you have anything that's like it has to be more than like stronger than Febreze. I just found this stuff they sell in. It is very strong, and it's good to be this strong. It really is. Being strong is a good thing. Because man, you do not want those nasty things. And when I sew this, I'm sewing it kind of like I don't know, I guess just like how you would regular material. I know I just say that, you can go to the store and get this stuff, but sometimes it's just better to make your own material. And when you sew it, it's just so much easier. You don't gotta worry about tiny needles hurting yourself or anything, really. I really like it. This would have something for her little sugars and stuff. And then I think she'll go like this packet. But this is how I get back. I mean, it's all I got. I can make things that make their life easy. Because for some reason people say it's hard to knit. And I don't understand where people get where it's hard to knit. To me, I think it's easy. I enjoy it. I think it's very easy to knit. But my residents go, "You can knit? Oh my god." But really, like I said, I just watched some YouTube videos. And then from there, I just started getting different ideas. And when you create something, you get an idea, you can put anything. You can make a placemat out of this or really anything. I've learned from my little experience of doing this. Yeah, this is good. And then I'll put a small pocket over here. I think she'll like the added pockets. Because you figure if you have a hospital table, this would be good. And really, my projects, they started out very innocent, really. They were very simple, and as time went on, I was able to do bigger stuff. Oh yeah, you can. I didn't know if it was a hot time in the library. I call the library over here. I don't get a lot of love over here. I keep a lot of my stuff over here, my videos and stuff. But yeah, you can get a free reading. I don't care. What's coming towards me in love? Oh, that you're single and you want to know what's coming towards you in love, then I'm taking it. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to do a very simple reading because this is not, it's not one of these detailed questions. So, I gotta shuffle in a certain way or it just doesn't go well sometimes. Alright. Alright. Past, present, and future. Alright, you got full moon in Capricorn in the past. And usually this card always represents a rough cycle, like and I guess the cycle here with would be your love cycle. So it was a tough love cycle for your past. Your future, I mean, the present is you got new moon in Leo, and and generally this means like confidence, where you kind of got your life together and stuff, and you're looking for a little success to come up in life. That's the present. And then you got a new moon in Virgo, so you're gonna have a partnership. Usually that means it is a good love card, but it's somebody that you're gonna have to compromise with. Like, I want to say when you get a Virgo, they're very sensitive and they're very loving. So, like, some of the qualities you have that are not maybe I don't know, like if you're not an overly sensitive person, it's just time to put your differences aside because the person that's in the future is gonna be a sensitive person. So it's probably not going to be an Aries or a Gemini or any of the fire signs. I'm a fire sign. I'm an Aries, so a Virgo would just probably bother me. But possibly I feel this could be a Virgo. And like I said, they're very sensitive and they're very clingy at times. So I guess beware of this. I mean, it's not horrible to be clingy, but I mean, I'm just not that kind of person, but I guess in a relationship, if you're not used to something like that, it could be like that. But yeah, and I feel that the person that's coming for you is going to be, when I see things, it's generally in the realm of now and 6 months. So, and don't, I mean, it's somebody that's going to be on the sensitive side. It does not necessarily have to be a Virgo. It could be a sign in the Virgo genre, pretty much. Virgos are lovers, and it does represent love, so it does look like you got love in your future. And you seem like a very person that is prone to love, so I think you'll be happy. I'm saying in about a 6 month period, you'll have a relationship with somebody. I would beware of the relationships before you meet people of these sex relationships along the way. When I was dating, after my after I got separated and stuff from the second husband. Anyways, when I got separated from him, I a lot of people told me that if you go out to eat with somebody 2 or 3 times, they want sex, and I literally stopped eating with people because usually Virgos are more or relationship based, and they wouldn't understand if you had a relationship like that. So if you are having one, or you're in that, if that person's a water sign or any of the earthbound signs, you're going to want to keep it on the down low because Virgos are anything in that realm of those signs with that kind of element are like this. But I mean, my son is a Virgo and he's very loving and nice, but he can be clingy, and he's married now, but he's very relationship based. And I will say that because my son is one, and he is awfully sensitive at times. So, and that's just from personal experience and giving birth to one. But I think you'll be happy in your future. And then hopefully you'd like the Chong the Dog Library over here. Only 216 people like my library. Because I am trying to. My son's giving me a MacBook, and I'm going to try to get my link out to Amazon because they do book publishing. So I'm going to look into that, and I'm going to start all the short stories that you see over here that I'm doing. They're my book ideas. And I'm going to be putting links out for these. As soon as my son gets off his butt, cleans out his computer, and gives me the MacBook. Because I need something like that to get an Amazon account and start publishing these. Because there's no love in the world for a writer. If you're a musician, there's all love. If you're a writer, not so much. And I'm okay with it. It's in my blood writing. I love it. I love writing horror stories. It's my favorite. It would be one of my dreams to follow in George Romero's footsteps. Or Stephen King, but I don't think I'm worthy. I really don't. I don't see how anybody that great I could be better than, and I don't want to be better than them, but I would like to show them a little justice. I did write Lily Darkness. It's my biggest book, which I don't mind starting out this publishing my short stories, which will be about probably about 30 to 40 pages. But the one book that I wrote that's like 300 pages, I'm kind of just living cheap, and I'm trying just save my money because I'm thinking it might be more beneficial altogether. Honestly, if I just fully published it myself, and I'm thinking about doing it and just sharing my links. Because, there's no point in getting a producer and all that if you're a book writer. There really isn't. You just got to get your work out there. And I'm really getting good at editing. I have got to say I'm getting good at. I think I can do my own cover art before my book. I was struggling with a cover artist for my book. And honestly, I realized that I could just do that myself. So, I'm going to be doing my own cover art for this book also. Because I feel it would be better if I did my own cover art. So that's my plans for that future. And I'll be setting up probably my home. I like to joke around because I love the library so much and call this my library. Because it's the most secure place for my stuff so far. On TikTok, everybody's just tripping out because they have so many videos. So many digital creators over there have so many videos. So many. And all their videos are, they don't really, some of them aren't on YouTube. There's one or two. They don't have a secure place for their stuff. They don't have a good library. And if they shut down TikTok, then all of their work is like gone. And it's sad that it has to come today, I'm just I guess, I have my little storage place here, and I'm just seeing where it goes. And I was enjoying live streaming over there. I thought it was fun, but it got kind of weird, and I don't like weird things, which is what crazy talking to a card reader. Well, I'm a writer. I'm among a lot of other things besides that. This is just to side, what I do on what I can do, but I don't focus my life on things like this. I really don't. I'm really hoping to become a published writer, which I have the little paperwork. I just gotta get all my links on my account set up. That's the main thing. So, and then I'm gonna go from there, and I'm gonna share the links probably to Facebook because I have my group over there, and I have a lot of stuff in the group, and I know Facebook's not going anywhere anytime soon. And I have a lot of I got 5 groups over there. So I've been putting a lot of my stuff over there, but I don't really put a lot of stuff on TikTok. If anything, it's just videos I already made just to try to get a couple followers for my Instagram and Facebook because for some reason they like me. I don't know why. Facebook did not like me for the longest time. Probably because I was a troublemaker. I don't know. They used to hate my TikTok videos and they would complain about the water bill. I used to get messages, kid you not. They used to tell me all the time, you could be making money if you remove the watermark. And I'm sitting there like, how much money are we talking about? It's like, I'm not jumping for 50 cents here. And then I found other uses for Facebook. It's really nice to have extra shares because you could rely on less people. 'Cause, I mean, I'm over here just to see where life takes me. Honestly, this is why I'm over here. And I am a YouTube fan, and to me, I can just say I'm on YouTube. And I kind of already went through that phase, and now it's just kind of growing little by little, and it's like, wow. It makes me like, it makes me think, geez, when did all this happen to me, you know? So, but like I said, I mean, what can you do? I am honestly, I'm glad that I'm a decent enough streamer for over here because you know you get nervous sometimes when you just have a lot of people you know are just lurking and they're just lurking because you're a woman. I don't like it, and I'm not trying to be one of those live streamers that tries to tell you their point of view and that's it. I mean, to me, we all have free will. I mean, I hope you're not going out there and hurting each other, but really there's nothing I can do about it if you do. I can warn you about the sin that's involved. I can warn you about karma, but in the end, people are going to make their own decisions, and that's where some of these live streamers are inspirational ones I see all the time, especially the church ones. They try to just shape your ideas. I don't like that. I think it should be a free personal choice what you want to believe or what you don't want to believe. I mean, I just literally, it's what I see is what I believe. Sometimes I see future things, I see lots of things. But sometimes these things change too, and nothing remains constant, and that's the thing. Some people that bothers. Think about it life as if everything ran constant. You know, nothing would ever change. You would never have a new river, like like let's say a river. I don't know. I'm so in tune with nature. I love nature, probably because of the vibrations you get from trees. Oh my God, the trees give you such good vibrations. They really do. Trees are very knowledgeable. You could be humbled by the right tree. You really could. They don't. I mean, they live for as long as the earth lives. They truly are Earth's guardians. You can have a tree that's 1,000 years old. There's no species on Earth that lives like that. I mean, they get sick and stuff, but trees, as long as they're taken care of and stuff, they can live for thousands of years. I mean, but we cut down so many, I don't see how. I mean, it's a shame that we don't have any old trees, but I guess time changes. But it is one of the few species that don't die, and it makes me wonder if there's any kind of life on Earth besides trees that could just keep living. Like sharks, they seem to live such a long time. I wonder if it's possible if you kept a shark in a healthy environment, if it would live, how long it would live. I was thinking about researching the answer to that question. Probably, I don't know, in a day or two when I get a brain. Or just think about it and try to look for stuff on in YouTube or Google. How long does a shark live? Because it seems like they would live, I would think they're either going to live, I don't think any mammal, I think maybe you just got to literally be a tree to live a long time. Maybe that's the criteria. I don't know. I don't know any species on Earth, though, that does. Everything usually has a death date. But trees don't seem to have a death date. It's just they die from people messing with the earth. They remind me of Gollum. That's why I love them so much. I love the old trees with character. I think they're some of my favorite ones. I really do. I love them. I think those old trees are the best. That's why when I'm outside and I see an old tree, I try to vlog it. It's very, very interesting to me. It really is. And if you let questions like that and you kind of let nature in, sometimes before you know it, you're just so in tune with the around you. It's like you technically meditated because coming sort of like I guess I would be considered spiritualist, whatever you want to call it. But when I'm a spiritualist, I am a bad meditator. I really am. I am just very, I don't know what the word for it anymore is, but I just can't sometimes concentrate to meditate. I have friends that meditate all the time, and then even my husband meditates, and they tell me this is the best thing in the world. I can't seem to meditate, and sometimes I don't like being bullied into meditating either. So, oh, see, now I got this ready. I got this ready for my resident. See, got pocket here, and then on the hospital table, she can go put here, and then she can put sugar here and everything, and this is ready to go. That's how do I get this ready for you. And then I'm gonna probably live stream for a little bit and until the husband gets home. And then I gotta leave the library after that. Because it is fun coming to the library when I can. Alright, I have an extra bag in here. What is this? Oh, that's what this is. I got these curtains. Okay, hang on. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, you can ask. That's why I'm here. I'm here to chat with everyone, get to know the YouTube community. I know enough about the Facebook community. I talk to them every day through blogs anymore, but yeah. Alright, would you stop? Anyways, okay, it says, hi, can I ask what does Krill 6 think about? That must be a typo. Would you be quiet? I'm sorry. We go training. We don't communicate much. I am Liliana? Oh, okay. I think I got it right. Okay. So this guy, is it a guy or a girl? Let's see. So you're in training and I'm interested. Okay. Are you interested in him or her? Is this like you got a crush on them or something? Or maybe want a potential hookup? Because sometimes I gotta go to the nature of the question. Okay, so you want to like a hookup or relationship. Okay, and you want to know what he's thinking about you. All right, that I can do. I live a sheltered life over here. So I don't sometimes. I guess I don't get logic and little stuff like that. I was very sheltered. I went to Catholic school and everything else. So okay, this person inspires me. You have okay. So you have like a potential crush, as you would say in when we were all kids. When you if you keep it basic. I keep my life very basic. I feel it's better to think things in basic terms or you get overwhelmed. I wouldn't be able to make 10 reels a day if I didn't think basic and fun. But I think basic and fun. And it's good to be in love, even if it's just temporary crush love or I don't know, puppy love, they call it when you're little. All right, this man here, your new sub. All right, well, let me do your question before we do all this. All right, well, let me get her question if this guy likes her trainer. And then we'll do that question. All right. Okay, delving into your trainer's past, he got new moon in Aquarius. He was he does have an interest, and I think he has an interest with you. I think this was on the past, but he was afraid to. Aquarius is where you feel something, but you're afraid to. Well, how is it going to turn out? There was, I guess, that you're if there's any kind of feelings they want to know how it's going to end up or what kind of person you are, there's it just means doubt. The present is luck is on your side. You got new moon in Sagittarius, but I guess since he's been contemplating so long, he's made a decision. And the future of this situation is a fear. You got new full moon in Aries, so I feel there's another girl or a guy. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. It's both. I mean, it feels the same with energy, but there's somebody else that's interested, kind of, and he has to make a choice. And they're and Aries are very is a sign that's very pushy. It's a fire sign, so whoever this is pushy, and I don't think they're gonna pick this person, but you're not. So I think that you're gonna be fine with this trainer man. Now, how long it's gonna take, I don't know. It may take a minute, honestly. It might take a couple months, but I would just let him come to you. It's the men and, relationships I like fishing. So, all right, now let me see what your question is. Okay, you said I started working in a hotel this month as a supervisor, but I had an interview to work in a restaurant a week ago. It is better for me to go to work at the restaurant or continue at the hotel. Okay. Well, I guess the question or the logical one would be what's more beneficial? The restaurant or the hotel? Or maybe you can keep both. Because if you have a chance of making good money, I guess the answer to that I don't even need cards for that. I would see what beneficial. I mean, when you work, it's for economic reasons, honestly, and you got to go with what fits your budget. All right, so is that yes to? It's beneficial to go to the. Is it more beneficial to go to the hotel or the restaurant with your budget? I guess that's the big question. And how I do my jobs is because the spirits don't generally care about our work. What kind of fits my budget and what I got to save up for, even if it's only a couple bucks more the job, if it's gonna, you're spending too much gas or it's hard to get there, it's not really beneficial. That's what I make like $3 less, but then I carpool with my brother. All right, you want to know what would be more beneficial, the restaurant or the hotel? All right. Okay, the restaurant is you got a third quarter moon on the restaurant, and that's adjustments, and that's when you have to make adjustments. So maybe adjustments in your schedule for that is going to be the restaurant, and then the hotel. You got full moon Aries with that. That means there can be drama at the hotel. like somebody causing you problems, watch your back because people snitch on you. If you took an extra smoke break, and or if you vape in the bathroom. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. At work, I don't smoke cigarettes, but sometimes I sneak a couple puffs in the bathroom, and I just don't care. I mean, it's air freshener, but I guess the hotel's looking like it's gonna be drama. But the other one, but the restaurant, it just changing your schedule. I'd rather change my schedule over that having to deal with drama. My job has a lot of drama. I've cut it out. I've cut it, and when they start gossiping around me, I just tell them that I want to blog them, since I'm a blogger, and they all run for me at work, and I enjoy it. I enjoy the people leaving me alone because I feel if you date anybody at work, or if you have too many personal ties, you have a lot of drama. So I guess that's the answer: is what's more important. Or maybe you can keep both and cut hours at the hotel and do the restaurant. You don't need your benefits. I have to work 4 days a week because I have to keep my health benefits. And I've been at my job, this job, for 10 years, so. And it's kind of hard to leave because I got life insurance and all this crazy stuff with them. And it really is overwhelming at times. So I'm down to 4 days a week to keep the drama down. So I would keep the drama down at the hotel or cut my hours and definitely make adjustments for the restaurant. Then I believe your life will be a lot better. So I guess that's the answer to that one. And the cards said that you're going to have drama. Like I said, the last thing you want at work when you're making your money is drama. I feel that when you work medical, you can't help to not get drama. I swear to God, people come to work just to bother you sometimes, and they don't do their own work. Oh, you're welcome. I hope it helped. I hope your drama isn't horrible. Do you see me much better at the restaurant? Well, we'll see. I don't know the salaries and stuff at the restaurant, and I don't like to deal with personal information over the internet. So, but we'll see what the dead people think. If they feel the restaurant would be better, because they feel the hotel's gonna have drama. And the last thing you want to do is them saying after you didn't take the other job, oh, we're just letting you go. They walk somebody out on my job. And when they do stupid stuff and too much drama, they literally walk them out the door like they robbed the place. They work the entire shift and then just tell them they gotta go. This is what they do. And a lot of companies are doing this. I do know this. So you gotta watch out for that. And I don't know, my job has where if you leave your job, or if you're on your 2 week notice and you call off one day, they put you down a minimum wage now on my job. There's something. All right, for the past with this restaurant job, you got a full moon of Pisces. And that's not, that's just like a balance you have for the past. For this, and then your present for this job is you got full moon in Capricorn for the present, and you're ending, and then when the moon's in Capricorn, you're ending cycles. It's always the end, and it's always the end of a bad cycle. So this is the end, literally, to a bad cycle with this restaurant. And I think your cycle was the hotel. There's somebody there that doesn't like you in the hotel. And when people don't like you, they find ways of saying you didn't do your job. They do this all the time with the housekeeping. They'll come to me and ask me if somebody cleaned the room. And in your future, you got a new moon in Leo, which is good, and you're more confident. It seems at the restaurant, and there's more success. Leos are very successful and confident, and generally that's a beneficial card. So I do believe the restaurant's better. But if you need a couple extra bucks, I would maybe try to just keep your hours down at the hotel. So a lot of people do that at my work. So I mean, that's why I only work 4 days, and then when I get all my medical stuff done with my teeth, because I gotta get a third deep cleaning, and I gotta come up set, and I gotta pay $700 out with insurance. Then they want to do all this little stupid stuff, and then dentistry is expensive. You guys are looking, if you have time to kill in school, be a dentist, please. Go be an oral surgeon. They make so much money. Just for one deep cleaning with insurance, I gotta pay $700. And they're not even putting me to sleep. Oh, you're welcome. I'm just glad I can help somebody. I try. I come over here and do my thing and try to help the community over here on YouTube. They say it's a community. You guys seem very polite. I actually, it's actually way better streaming over here than on Instagram's not bad. Facebook is terrible trying to live stream over there, and it's not because it's a bad place. It's just you get all they just will take down your stream if someone gets offended. If they flirt with you and get offended with anything you said, and if you're not interested and you just want to do one thing, sometimes they blow up your phone too. I just hang up. And then you get all these stupid little scammers. They drive me insane. I just hang the phone up on them. Oh, you're welcome. I think that's a new one. I'm not used to having this many people on my stream. I'm really not. This must be a good time at the library over here. I'm trying. I see all these big YouTubers over here, like Black Veil Brides on his shorts. He says he's dropping a song. And God, when Wiz Khalifa drops a song, everybody's talking. And then I just sit here and think to myself, how exciting could I be with all these big time people over here dropping videos? Because they're dropping videos, doing all this stuff. They perform in front of millions of people, some of these guys over here. I don't even like to go to a place with 10 people. I call it a party if 10 people are there. I wouldn't know if I was from a 10-person family how I'd feel. I don't even like big weddings. I'm kind of, if I am going to be bigger in my life or more successful somehow, I would think I need it in stages because I might be hiding under my bed. If too many people try to come at me at one time, I wouldn't know what to do. I would be one of those people like Star Wars. I'd be like Master Yoda. I'd be sitting in my tree with the talking about the Force and staying in my own damn forest. So I don't know. I'll see. It's a big step for me because I just sometimes when you see too much, you just don't like to be around hundreds and thousands of people. But I do want to try to get my book out there. I really do. I really feel I could benefit the memory of George Romero if I thought of one good book. And I kind of want to honor my first book to George Romero because he died. I mean, he wrote and produced The Night of the Living Dead. You know, it's and did most of all the zombie movies. He's a master of horror and H.P. Lovecraft. Maybe I'll just if I do get my book published, possibly I'll just dedicate it to all of the masters of horror. Every single one of them. Because Clive Barker, you can't take him out of the mix. I mean, my God, he wrote Hellraiser. Stephen King, I'm gonna be sad when he dies one day. I'm not gonna lie. That would be very sad. He even is in his own movies. See, I don't know if I want to be an actor soon. I do want to write a horror movie one day, though. I really do. I honestly want to. I think that I would be so good at a horror movie because I try to learn. I know script writing. I know that it. I know how to like. I know I went to school for. I did go to school for writing and stuff, but I just. I guess maybe. I wouldn't mind if I did my own script after I wrote the book. It wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I do my own editing. I'm going to do my own promoting also. So I'm kind of doing everything if you think about it. So it's less people I need because no one knows how to help me, honestly. Because I guess if it was music, they would know more. But I do know that a lot of people are doing hitting big, the writers on Amazon. So, and I don't think Google promotes writers. So I guess I'm stuck with Amazon. 'Cause I don't know any other thing. I mean, you guys seem to be pretty cool to live stream with, but I don't know how. I mean, there's no publishing here, but I guess it would be fine to post links over here, but then I could do it on. I do have my Instagram, my 5 groups, and then I would post to my regular page. So figure 5, 6, 7, and then 8, as long as TikTok's still up and standing. I don't know. It's like I think it's because of the whole it's not United States controlling thing. In the United States go nuts. I remember before it was Facebook because Facebook was angry that no, it was China. Mark Zuckerman went over to China. I think it was China. It was China or Japan. One of the two. I'm gonna say I want to say China because it was more not so. They had more rules to it, I guess. I don't know what you call them. They were in between different governments back then, but they didn't like the fact that they just didn't like Facebook, and they didn't want their citizens listening to Facebook. I feel that that's what this TikTok thing is. To me, they have. If you want to see some silly, fun videos, TikTok is the place to go. I seen a lady that said she was trying on, like, showed some cute pants, and I thought she was selling them or something. I don't know what was going on, but she had these pants, and then she took off her. And then I thought she was gonna cut it, like when you edit things, you can cut and add things. She literally took off her pants and everything. It was kind of crazy. Oh, I hear the husband. He's home and there's a huh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you for an awesome stream. We went almost an hour because he's gonna want to sit down in his spot. And I will see you guys tomorrow and have a good day. All right, let me X this out.